Okay, let us begin this journey. Palms together, feet straight. Breathe in and breathe out as you raise your arms up above, saluting the sun. Going to place your palms on the back of your head and slowly bring it down. Be sure to use your yoga block if needed. That helps with flexibility and support. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to keep your knees and legs as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to go into a half lift, bringing your palms resting onto your knees, back straight and looking straight ahead. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as we get back into a standing forward fold. Knees straight, legs straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get down onto the mat as we get into a plank position, building upper strength in our body. Chaturanga our way into cobra pose, resting your legs on the mat as you do a slight back bend, bringing your neck back. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get into downward dog, the famous downward dog, keeping your legs aligned and keeping your palms planted onto the mat. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay. We're going to have our knees and our palms placed onto the mat, back straight as we get into a tabletop pose. Now we're going to have one hand and thread the needle from underneath your body. Extend out that arm as your other arm is extended out above you. Breathe in and breathe out, back into tabletop. Palms and knees placed onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to get our left arm and thread the needle from underneath our chest while extending out our other arm up above our head. Breathe in and breathe out. Be sure to have your knees straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out, back into tabletop. Knees and palms rested upon the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Setting intentions, releasing and letting go. Okay, let us get back into downward dog. Feet and palms placed upon the mat. Now let us transition over into a lunge and having your leg extended out, head facing straight ahead and keeping your back straight. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to raise up our arms up above into parallel arms as we create a warrior one pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Really focus on your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's bring it back down. Let's get back into downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, releasing all that does not serve us. Let us go back into a lunge on the other side. Again, have your leg extended out straight, head straight, looking straight, and keep your back postured and straight as well. Slowly bring it up into parallel arms over your head as we go into warrior one pose once again. Breathe in and breathe out. Really releasing the warrior that you are. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get back down into a downward dog. Releasing all the tension. Now jumping our way back into a standing forward fold. Go ahead and use your yoga block if necessary. Again, this helps you with flexibility and strength. Breathe in and breathe out. Be sure to keep your knees straight as possible. That way you feel the extension. Now let's get back into a half lift, placing our palms on our knees, keeping our back straight and aligned, and looking forward and having your eyes to the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's slowly make our way back up. Palms together into a praying pose, standing praying pose, feet together. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Saluting the sun, let's get into a tree pose, raising our leg at our knee as we have our arms up above, really keeping that balance. The other leg is going to be your balance. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's get back into mountain. Hands out to the side of us. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us lift up our arms and our leg, getting it back into a tree pose and using the other leg for support and balance. Really keep focused. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's get back into mountain. Palms to the side of us, being straight, arms up above into parallel arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's slightly arch our body. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's bring it down to the middle again into mountain. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing job. Okay, we're gonna go back into a standing forward fold. Go ahead and use your yoga block if necessary, keeping your legs and knees aligned and straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, breathe in and breathe out. Let us get back into a half lift. Palms rest onto the knees, keeping your back straight as possible. Eyes facing the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, let us get back onto the mat as we get into a downward dog pose, realigning our body, preparing for the next pose, stretching out those arms, stretching out those legs. Let us get into a lunge, a left lunge, into a runner's pose while having your leg extended out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us shift our arms over as we get into Warrior 2 pose, keeping your arms straight out. Breathe in and breathe out, looking at your palm. Keep focused on your palm. Let us bring it back down, back into downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your knees and legs aligned. Let us get back into a lunge, keeping one leg extended out. Eyes to the floor, back straight. Breathe in and breathe out, extending out those arms, keeping them straight, back into Warrior 2 pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping focused on your palm. Let us bring it back down, back into downward dog, releasing all the tension from your arms and your legs, releasing all the tension from your spine, your neck and shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us jump back, getting realigned into a standing forward fold. Use that yoga block if necessary. Really get that stretch in and keeping your legs and knees straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Really relax your neck muscles and your shoulder muscles when doing this pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get back into a half lift, placing those palms on your knees ever so lightly, keeping your focus on the floor and your back straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's get back onto the mat. We're going to go in with a plank pose, really building our upper body strength. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us chaturanga our way into cobra, doing a slight back bend and relaxing your legs on the mat, keeping your neck back. Now back into downward dog, keeping those legs straight. Let us grab one leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to place our left arm onto our right leg, our right foot. Really feel that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Now crawling our way back into a standing forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out, slowly making your way back up, saluting the sun, raising your arms up above. Breathe in and breathe out, arching your back, doing a back bend. Breathe in and breathe out, back into mountain now. Now we're going to do a warrior 3 pose, extending those arms out like Superman and extending one leg out, extending your right leg out, trying to keep your back as straight as possible. This pose can be difficult, but it's okay. Just do the best that you can. Really focus on that balance and strength in your legs and body. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, let us make our way back into center, back into mountain pose. Palms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us do a warrior 3 onto the other side, our right side of our body, extending out those arms as far as possible, getting into a Superman pose and extending out that other leg. Again, this is a difficult pose, but you can do it. It will take time and lots of practice. Breathe in and breathe out, back into mountain pose. Really relaxing your body for all the hard work that you've just done with warrior 3. Okay, so now we're going to go in with eagle pose, slightly squatting with our leg over the other, along with our arms, one arm over the other, and doing a squat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Really focus on your balance. Okay, back to mountain with palms and arms to the side and standing position. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side, doing a slight squat with arms over the other, with legs over the other, and really keeping focus, really keeping your balance. Breathe in and breathe out into eagle pose. Okay, now back into mountain, into standing position. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to flex out our arms to the side, really stretch out those arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Be sure to keep your eyes on your palms, keeping a focus. Back to center and doing the same on the other side. Be sure to keep your eyes focused onto your palm. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so now we're going to get in the center of our mat, legs apart, arms to the side. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to go ahead with the revolved wide-legged bend. One hand on the mat while the other arm is extended upwards. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as we get back into center. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us prepare for the other side with a revolved wide-legged bend once again. Arm extended up above. Breathe in and breathe out with your palm to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, let's get back into center with a wide-legged forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into pyramid. Going to be knees to chest with your head facing down, really feeling that stretch and really keeping your knees as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly extend one arm up as we get into a triangle pose. Keep your focus on your palm. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get back into center. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Step back into pyramid. Knees to chest with your head facing down, facing forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to keep your knees and legs as straight as possible for a good stretch. Slowly raise your arm up above and keeping your focus on your palm. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's make our way back into center. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get into a nice squat with our palms together as we make garland pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now let's spread our legs apart as we are in the center of our mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us have our palms together into a praying pose. Breathe in and relax. Now let us face forward down, our face to the mat and our arms extended out in front of us. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good job. Now let's work our way onto the left side of our leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Face to your knees, face to your legs. Breathe in and breathe out. Keeping that leg as straight as possible. Okay, let's get back into center. Really stretch it out. Arms up above onto the mat. Now let's get into the side, doing the same thing, stretching out that leg, keeping your leg as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Your head facing down, knees to chest. Now let's bring it back up. Let's work on our shoulders now. Breathe in and breathe out. Really release all the tension from your shoulders. Now let's bring it forward. Really feel that tension release your body, release your shoulders. Okay, now let's do some nice neck rolls. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's work our way on the other side now. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing. Backwards, now middle, frontwards, middle, backwards, middle, frontwards, middle, backwards, middle. Now let's go to the side, middle, to the side, middle, to the side, middle, to the side, middle, to the side, middle. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's get back into those neck rolls. Really feel all the tension release as we become a new person today. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's get back into some shoulder rolls. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's go backwards now. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get into a butterfly pose. Feet together, feet touching together with our knees sticking out. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring your feet close to you. Now let's extend our arms out onto the mat. Head down. Really feel that extension. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us work onto the left side. Really feel that extension. Breathe in and breathe out. Now the other side, the right hand side. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, let's get back into center and into a lotus pose. Crossing your foot over the other, getting into a nice little pretzel. Breathe in and breathe out. Being one like the lotus. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's stretch out our neck now with one of our hands. Breathe in and breathe out. Really stretch out that neck. Apply some pressure. Breathe in and breathe out. Now to the other side. Apply some pressure with your hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get back into those neck rolls. Again, just shifting out that anything that does not serve us and making ourselves brand new. Now let's twist our body over. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's twist our body over to the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Let's make our way back into center, back in the middle. Resting our arms and our knees. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's have our arms up above, really stretch out and extend those arms. Now let's swivel our waist, swivel our body. Let's do those nice little dance movements with our torso and our arms. Really stretch it out, let loose, be comfortable, be free, almost like you're dancing. Breathe in and breathe out, back into center. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, getting back into center now. Let's practice some cat-cow poses. Breathe in cat, exhale cow. 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 Really feel that release, all that tension from your spine area. Okay, let's get back into garland pose, doing a squat, palms together. Breathe in and breathe out as we prepare to get into goddess pose. Breathe in and breathe out. We're gonna get on top of the mat now. Going in for a wide-legged forward fold first, really letting our body loose, stretching our lower back. Breathe in and breathe out, really feeling that flexibility in your hamstrings as well. Now let's do a squat with our palms to the side of us as we get into our goddess pose, because we are goddesses. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get back into a wide-legged forward fold. Now going into pyramid, back to pyramid, stretching it out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us get into a standing forward fold, feet together, palms touching the mat. Breathe in and breathe out, keeping your legs as straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get into a half lift, palms resting on your knees, back straight and looking forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's make our way standing and into a standing praying pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing work. Okay, now let us sit onto the mat, legs straight as possible, torso, spine, sitting straight as possible. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us bring our arms touching our toes, keeping those legs and knees straight as possible. Once again, really feeling that stretch in your hamstring area. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You're going to really feel this in your lower back as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale out stress. Breathe in and breathe out. Rejuvenating our body, really feeling that body flow right now. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us lay onto the mat, getting into Savasana. Breathe in and breathe out, completely relaxing our body. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us relax our mind at this point. Let us be grateful for our body and for today's practice. Breathe in and breathe out, breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress. Now we're going to raise our leg up above and we're going to use a yoga strap for support, really keeping our leg and knee as straight as possible. Your yoga strap is going to be your guide. It's going to be your best friend. Going to use this strap for your flexibility. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing. Now let us do the same on the other side. Let's take a quick rest. Breathe in and breathe out, rejuvenating our body as we prepare to extend our leg up once again. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us extend our other leg up above using our yoga strap for support, keeping your leg and knees as straight as possible. Again, your yoga strap is your guide. Your yoga strap is your tool to help you with your flexibility. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in gratitude, exhaling out stress. Doesn't that feel amazing? Now let us get back into Savasana, relaxing our entire body, resting our head into the mat, being grateful for this practice, unwinding our body. Now let us bring knees to chest, our left knee. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us bring knees to chest on the other one, on the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your body. Amazing. Love your body, trust your body. Release all tension. Now let's get into happy baby, bringing our knees to chest, but extending our feet upwards and grabbing our foot with our hands, with our palms for support. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now let us go into a shoulder stand, using our arms and hands for support, supporting our back while having our legs and feet extended upwards. Breathe in and breathe out, also resting your neck on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to get into a plow pose, using your legs extended over your head and having your arms onto the mat rested. You're really going to feel this on your upper body, your spinal area. Breathe in and breathe out. Honestly, you'll feel this stretch throughout your whole body overall. This is an intense pose, but it's so worth it. Breathe in and breathe out as we get into Savasana, resting our body from that intense pose, but much needed at the same time. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let us bring one leg over the other, extending our arms out, getting into a supine twist, relaxing your body at the same time. Breathe in and breathe out, relaxing your mind at the same time, releasing all that does not serve you. Breathe in, back into center. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as you're in Savasana right now. Breathe in and breathe out. Now bringing one leg over the other, extending those arms out, and really feeling that nice twist, that nice stretch in your spinal area. Breathe in and breathe out. Be sure to relax your neck and your shoulders. Really relax when you're doing this pose. Okay, now back into center. Breathe in and breathe out. Arms up above, resting your neck and shoulders, resting your entire body. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now we're going to flip on the other side and get into tabletop. Palms and knees rested onto the mat, looking downwards. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to go ahead and do some cat-cow poses. Breathe in cat, breathe out cow. Breathe in cat, breathe out cow. Breathe in cat, breathe out cow. Amazing. Breathe in and breathe out. Release all the tension in your spinal area. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your body. Amazing. You're going to go back into tabletop once again, keeping your back straight and your palms and knees onto the mat. Now we're going to extend one leg out as you extend the other arm out, getting into a cat-dog pose. Breathe in and breathe out, back into center. This pose can be difficult, but it's okay. Take your time, practice, and patience. Extending one leg out now. as you extend the other arm. So extending out your right leg, extending out your left arm, opposite sides. It's okay if it's too difficult. You can go ahead and just extend out one leg or extend out one arm, whatever works best for you. Breathe in and breathe out as we're back into tabletop. Okay, now let's get into a child's pose, relaxing our body completely, extending out those arms up above, resting your knees onto the mat and having your face rested onto the mat as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Really rest and enjoy yourself at this moment. Release all that does not serve you and bring in the new. Now let's get back into tabletop. And now we're going to transition into downward dog. Extending those legs and extending that torso downwards. Really rejuvenating your body in this pose. Palms planted and feet planted into the floor. Now let's get into a three-legged dog. Extending one leg upwards. Keeping your leg as straight as possible and really feeling the strength on your upper body. Now crunching in back into downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out as we extend out one leg up above. Really having our palms and feet planted onto the mat, feeling that upper strength in our body. Now giving a nice crunch and getting back into downward dog. Amazing job. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to get into a cobra pose now, relaxing our legs onto the mat as we do a back bend and releasing your neck. Breathe in and breathe out into a puppy pose. Your glutes sticking out while your knees are onto the mat with your arms extended out as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let us get into the center of our mat. Relaxing our back onto the mat, our body, getting into Savasana. Now we're going to get into a fish pose, extending our torso and our chest upwards as our legs are rested onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in fish, breathe out fish. Breathe in fish, breathe out fish. Now relax your body completely onto the mat, back into Savasana. Arms up above your head to the side, relaxing your legs, releasing all the tension from your back. Feeling that body flow completely in your body right now. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing work. Now let's get into the center of our mat once again. Sitting on our mat, extending our legs out onto the mat as we place our head down and touch our toes, touch your feet, grab our feet. Going to be keeping your knees and legs as straight as possible, and you're going to be feeling this pose in your hamstrings and your lower and mid back. Okay, let's get into Fish of the Lord pose. Bring one leg over the other, hand rested to the side as you have your palms upward. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's get back into center, back into staff pose, keeping your back straight and your legs rested onto the mat. Breathe in and breathe out, crossing one leg over, having your palm up with your arm rested onto the side. Fish of the Lord pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Really feel that extension in your spinal area. Okay, we're going to get back into a standing forward fold. Our hands touching the mat. Our feet planted into the mat as well. Go ahead and use your yoga block if necessary. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's get into half lift, resting our palms onto our knees with your back straight and looking ahead, looking straight ahead. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in gratitude, exhale out stress. Now let us get into a standing pose, arms to the side. palms together into a standing praying pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing. Now we're going to attempt to do a headstand, keeping your wrists together, elbows together, really keeping a strong position at the crown. And you're slowly going to extend your legs upwards, almost creating like a position like downward dog, slowly making your legs upwards, really feeling that balance in your body. Slowly extend your legs up. Really keep focus. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly extend those legs upwards. Really keep that focus and really keep that strength in your upper body. Breathe in and breathe out. Amazing work. Breathe in and breathe out. Namaste.